Hello, hello, hello. Let's whip this thing. In a very aggravating place. Got some sharp eye boogers. Welcome to the stream. We are driving to work. Heading to work. Last day for work for the week. Then I'll be off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then those 3 streams will be consistent of me being at home. Talking to you guys like this or playing video games. In which y'all will be welcome to join. I can't wait for this weekend either. I'm gonna enjoy it. I gotta swap the nights pretty quick though. Whew. Oh, we just hit the 3-minute mark. 3 minutes. Good old 3 minutes. I love doing these live streams. I do them every day, and I love doing them because I've made friends doing this. Like, I have friends in my community that I'll never actually see, but I talk to all the time. I'll try and get this guy out from behind me. Bright headlights, and I know y'all can't see. Yeah, I've made a lot of friends doing live streams, and I'm glad I have. I don't plan on quitting, but you know. I never thought that I'd make friends through an online community doing something that I never thought I would do. I never thought I'd get a following doing this. I was literally doing it because it was a digital trace log of my life. You know? Starting with the daily chats. Tell you exactly what I learned in school. Then I graduated from school and went to master's, and then I made a digital trace log of that. I'll tell you exactly what jobs I was on what day. A digital trace log. To try and get as much time away from this guy as possible. not just y'all. It's not just bothering y'all. Like, y'all get the glare of it, but I have it in my rear view. It's bouncing off my interior. It's just, it's nuts, bro. It's aggravating. I hate it. It's aggravating. Heading to work though. Going to have a great day at work at that. Have a great day. That's what we're going to do. So, I welcome y'all to the stream. Thank you for giving me some time to maybe entertain you for a couple minutes. Maybe an hour. Who knows? I smell bacon. Bacon smells good. Smell of bacon. Brother. People don't know how to drive anymore. They don't. Be a required IQ. I probably wouldn't even be part of that required IQ, honestly. I think my IQ is low. Well, I work for Michelin. See, here comes that Cadillac. Creeping up on us slowly. Just to put his bright headlights right in my face again. He's coming. Y'all can see him back there. Like doing above the speed limit to keep away from him, but the guy in front of me is not doing what I'm doing, so it's gonna be him in your face again. We're almost at 500 subscribers. We're at 494. At 500, we get memberships. But there's other details that have to be met as well as the 500. We can have 500 subscribers all day, but unless we have 3,000 hours of watch time, we won't be able to get it. And what watch time means is how often people view my content. And right now we're sitting at 1,092 hours. So that means you guys have watched enough of my content to have watched 1,000 plus hours. We have to have 3,000 public watch hours. So we're only 2,000 hours away. And if you watch I have a playlist in place too of like all my long streams, and if you just put that on while you sleep and just let it play, you shouldn't have to worry about clicking the next video or whatever. You can just put that on, let it play, and we can get the memberships pretty quick. But you only have to do that if you plan on or want to be a member on my channel. And those who do that, like, will show how loyal to the channel they are, which I am deeply, deeply grateful for. It might be like, even if we don't do that, you know, we might be at like 600-700 subscribers when we finally get to that point. Which won't be a bad thing, because like 600-700 subscribers, think about how big the community will be at that point. Thank y'all for liking the video, by the way. The YouTube algorithm is based off of likes on streams. So the more you like the video, the further the algorithm pushes it out to other people in order for the stream to be seen. So if you've liked this guy behind me is doing the same, but he's just in an annoying place. He's turning, thank God. Thank the Lord above. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Thank you for giving me the time out of your days to talk to you, maybe enlighten you about something or entertain you for a couple minutes. Thank you for checking me out. It means a lot to me because I'm an attention whore. Kidding, but thank you for giving me your time. Roll this window up. A little nippy today. Because it's been raining so much, we have temperatures decreased a lot. So it's not, you know, little temperatures calm down a little bit. Plus, we're in August, so the temperature is going to slowly work its way down until like, it's going to be like late October or so when the temperature like fully dies down. But, you know, it is what it is. Tomorrow, plan on all day streaming. That's what I plan on doing, is streaming all day tomorrow. That's all I'm going to do tomorrow. Stream. And communicate with you guys. Probably game with you guys a little bit. But that's all day tomorrow. So if y'all want to do that, tomorrow, probably Saturday too. Saturday will probably be a whole lot of gaming as well. So if y'all want to be a part of that, subscribe now, that way y'all can be a part of it. Oh, and feel free to chat, you know, feel free to communicate. If y'all want to talk about something specific, put it in the chat. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. I don't mind. It don't bother me. I can sit here and talk all day about nothing. Oi. Coming up on my turn. This turn is steep. It's like downhill, and it goes. It's like this. I don't know if you can see that, but it's steep. So I have to put the engine brake on. People been drifting this thing. To 60 real quick. I love my car. It's such a good car. A little bit 4-cylinder gets me here and there, but it's got some power too. People sleep on this car, and it'll haunt them for it. They're like, "Oh, my 4-cylinder's quicker than yours." Okay, pull up then. Pull up. My 4-cylinder eat your 4-cylinder any day. It could be turboed and this thing will eat it. My car be passing you sometimes like, yummy. H. Engine brake. That rotor is gone. And like you can hear the intercooler going, and it sits there and whines. It's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Again, thank you for taking time out of your days to come listen to me talk for a little while. Thank you for giving me your attention for a few minutes or maybe more. It means a lot to me. It probably doesn't mean near as much to y'all, but it means a lot to me, and that's all that matters, right? So I've got nothing planned on the agenda today. I didn't really have anything planned on talking about, but you know, I'm here talking to y'all. Oh yeah. I got to unplug my battery and then I'll be right back. Feel free to communicate with me, guys. Give me something to talk about. Give me something to chat about. We'll talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Or not, you know, it's whatever. I'll think of something while I'm unplugging my battery to talk to y'all about. Y'all can get on here and goon, say jokes, whatever. OMG, are you the same guy I watched last stream? I am the same guy. Except there's more bags. But I'll be right back. I'm BRB. 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 See, I told you I'd BRB. Yippee! Y'all know them little critters from Leave the Company? They make a mod where they go around saying yippee! I need to play Leave the Company again. That game is so fun. That Challenger right there looks dope. That's a good looking car. What's the most awkward situation you've been in? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. I had a wild 18 year. The year I turned 18, I had a very wild year. So, when I was 18, I was like, yeah, I'm old enough to get laid. I'm going to do it. And, like, I had a couple girls where it was, like, normal. And it was just like, we would meet up and we would do, you know, the normal duo thing. And then I met this one lady. She like, so for one, she catfished me. Okay, so I was catfished, right? And I was like, all right, it's fine, you know, I'm already here, I'm hanging out with her, let's see where it goes. And I'm not gonna go into details about her, I'm not, but I'm gonna tell you the situation. So I'm sitting there with her in her living room. By the way, the house has no power. It's lit with candles. And she's older than me by like some years. I think it was like 2 or 3 years. Maybe more. I don't remember. But I remember she was old enough to have a job. She should have had a job and being able to keep the power on. And so we're sitting in her living room. It is a candle lit living room. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is romantic, you know, that's kind of cool. And we're sitting there, we're talking, we're chatting. She's starting to take clothes off. I'm leaving mine on. I'm like, I don't know about this. So she's getting down. She's done got down to her bra. Still got her pants on. And then she pulls out of her bra. I'm thinking she's pulling her boobs out through her bra. No, she pulls a bag of crack out of her bra. White powder. White powder. I don't do drugs at all. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. And I drink very rarely. And she just goes, you ready? I'm like, ready for what? What do you want me to do with that? And she reaches over to her table which had dishes on it. So I was like, maybe it's a joke. Pulls up a spoon and a lighter. She's like, are you ready? I'm like, ready for what? She's like, just watch me. And I'm like, no, I'm not. So I get up. I'm like, I'm going to leave. And she's like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I am. She's like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I am. So I walk out the door. She walks out with me. So she comes out behind me. I'm getting in my car. I get it started. She's like, why are you leaving? I'm like, you're trying to do drugs? And I am not with that. She's like, you're going to call the cops, aren't you? I'm like, no, I'm not calling the cops. You do you. What you do in your home life is up to you. I'm not going to snitch on you for that. I don't care what you do. Just leave me out of it. And she's like, you're still going to snitch. I'm like, no, I'm not. She's like, yes, you are. I'm like, no, I'm not. She's like, yes, you are. I'm like, no, I'm not. So she turns around. I'm like, all right, well, I'm leaving. She pulls up this massive rock and slams it on the top of my car right here. There's like a dent right here where she smacked it down somewhere. I'm like, all right, you don't need to be hitting my car. And she's like, if you leave, I will have people hunt you down. I'm like, do it. I'm not scared. I'll fight these guys. And so she's like, all right, whatever. So I freaking punch it. I didn't care. I punched it. Floored it out of there. And as I punch it, she rears back with the rock and tries to throw it through the window to hit me. Misses. It lands in my floorboard over here. Like over there in the floorboard. Misses me entirely. I just out through her driveway and whipped up out of there and I went home. Blocked her on everything. Deleted the dating site and was like, nope, no more. Didn't do another hookup after that. That was the most awkward situation. It was also the craziest situation I've ever been in. Yeah. So there's my awkward situation. It was also the craziest moment I've ever been in. That's the reason I'm married. Can't do no more crazy women. Woman tried to get me to do drugs. Yeah, bro, yeah. Good morning, little guy edits. Sorry I missed your chat. I was in the middle of a story. But if y'all want to know the story of how I met my wife, I'll tell y'all real quick because no one sparked up a conversation about anything. So me and my wife met when I was 2 and she was just a couple months old. Our parents have been best friends since they were little kids. Little kids. They've been best friends. And so my mom had me 2 years later. Her mom had her. I met her. And we would hang out on occasion. Never did anything. You know, we're kids. We do kid stuff. A year later, my brother's born. You know, continue to do kid stuff. Our parents stopped being friends somewhere along the line. And turns out we were going to school together. I wound up being in the same choir class as her. I did a bunch of stuff. Like, I was on the football team. She was a cheerleader for the football team in 1 year. Then I started my job at Master Insulation here in Dothan. And, sorry, my ear was itchy. Hi, Alfredo. And, I worked there for 2 years. And then on the 3rd year I worked there. No. I worked there for a year. The 2nd year, her dad started with us. Which was like the 2nd or 3rd time he had been back at the company. But, I worked with him for, I think, half a year. And he was like, yeah, my daughter just moved in with me. I was like, yeah, cool. What's she look like? He showed me a picture of her. I was like, I know her from school. And he was like, yeah, y'all went to school together. He was like, y'all also grew up together. I was like, no, I don't remember this. I don't remember her. And finally he texted her and was like, hey, do you want to hang out with you mind if a coworker comes over to hang out? And I had already texted her. I was like, hey, you want to get together and hang out sometime? She's like, yeah. And he texted her and was like, hey, you mind if a buddy of mine comes over to hang out? He wants to talk to you. He said he knew you from school. She was like, is it Damon? And he's like, yeah, how'd you know? He's like, he's already communicated with me and we're going on a date. He was like, cool. And the rest is history. We got married and had a kid. But we knew each other, very young. All right, y'all's turn. Let's talk. It's time for the talk. Do spooky things. Spooky things. Also, if you're just tuning in, thank you for giving me the time out of your day to sit, chill, have a conversation, and let me entertain you guys for a little while. I just recently downloaded Forza Motorsport. If you don't know what that is, it's strictly racing. It's Forza, but it's strictly racing. And I got good sleep last night. I shouldn't. I will. I slept from like 9 o'clock till... No, it was like 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock. No. 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Got up at 2 o'clock. My wife wasn't in bed, so I was like, all right, let me go find my wife. Got up, went and found her. She was in the game room putting nails on. And I was like, oh boy. We sat in there for an hour, and I was like, yeah, I'm just going to watch YouTube. I played a little bit of Forza Motorsport. Finally decided I'm going to bed. She was like, I'll go to bed with you. We went to bed, and I got up this morning. I did not want to crawl out of bed. I was supposed to get up at 4 o'clock. I did not get up at 4 o'clock. Dude, Rev, my car is already off, brother. How am I supposed to do a rev if my car's off? Like, I drive a old beat up Civic. I have to unplug the battery when I turn it off. I'm not plugging the battery up to turn it back on just to rev it. If you want to see me rev it, tune in this afternoon at 7 or so. Like, just watch the channel at around 7 p.m. I'll be getting off work. I'll be starting the car up, and if you want me to rev it, I'll rev it. I'll even have my buddy rev the car while I go to the back. Just for you guys. But that'll be at 7 p.m. You got to tune in then. But Dino Gaming YT, thank you for tuning in and checking me out. It is 6 something. It is 6:10, my friend. But thank you for checking me out. It means a lot. So you got a little over 12 hours. Like 12 hours, 50 minutes. And trust me, you won't be the only one counting the time, because I'll be counting the time. I'm your old subscriber, Demonslayer. Cool. How long have you been a subscriber for? Because I've been subscribed to my channel for... I was the first subscriber to my channel. I was the 0. No one knows what that means. The Dodge trucks look hideous, by the way. Like, if you drive a Dodge pickup truck, they're ugly. Same with Jeeps. Jeeps are ugly. Unless you've got the newer Jeeps that are rounded, those Jeeps look good. But the newer trucks, the newer Dodges don't look as good as the old ones. I'm talking about the square body Dodges. Those look good. The cars look great. Dodge has created some great looking cars. Chevy looks good. Ford looks good. As trucks do. And then the cars are iffy. They, Ford's got some iffy looking cars. Chevy's got some iffy looking cars. Dodge, depending on which one, they've got some iffy looking cars. But all 3 brands together, they make good cars. Honda, I never thought would have a good engine, but I'm driving one and I freaking love it. It's a great car. What is What is the point of the robotic dog? It just takes the fun out of a real one. I think it's more of a joke than anything. It's like we can make a companion for you that can do tricks, but it will never be a dog. There's a jet flying over. I hear him. I don't see him. Looking through my skylight to see him. I always park at the back in the parking lot too, just because I don't want people to pull up on me. Well, not pull up on me, but oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Holdens, I like the Holdens. The Valiants, I don't know about. Well, maybe not the Valiants, but the Fords. The Australian Fords, I don't know nothing about, but the Holdens, I've heard a lot about. You know, there's a lot of if you're in America, Holdens are a big talk, because like that is the only competition most Americans have is a Holden. It's like some Aussie could pull up with a fucking Holden and probably leave you sitting still with dust, all that being left with what's beside you. Jesse tries become famous, said hi. Hi. Again, I know you've been in the chat for a minute. Right now you're number 3, by the way. The top fans are Dino Pro. Number 2 is Little Guy. And number 3 is Alana. 4 is Marshmallow. 5 is Lisa. 6 is Alfredo. I'm messaging me. Care about the daily reproduction report. Lol. We're almost at 500 subscribers, which is crazy. Liking the video, believe it or not, goes a long way. It pushes the algorithm out and makes it so that other people see the video. Now, yesterday we did really good at pushing it and making it so a lot of people seen it. Because yesterday we had like 280 something viewers. And not everybody liked the video, but you know, it pushed it out there. Everyone liked the video and it pushed it out so more and more people could see it. And literally all we did was the same thing we're doing today. We sat here and talked. We just talked. People were gooning, and I actually enjoy the gooners. The gooners are funny. Some of them are aggravating, but the gooning was funny. Nonetheless. But yeah, the day before that, it was good too, you know. We hit 52 likes on a stream. That's more than I've ever gotten in a stream. I'm working today. Yeah, 42 likes was 2 days ago. Very next day after that, we hit 52. Today, we've hit 2. So there's a person watching right now who hasn't liked the video. Boo. It's fine. I don't care. I do these daily so that even after I end the stream, somebody has something to watch. And you don't have to watch. You don't have to. To be honest, I might restart the stream just to see if we can pick up the slack. See if maybe I've done something wrong. Maybe I didn't. Maybe this stream just didn't hit that YouTube algorithm the way I thought it should. So I might restart it. In which case y'all can just close YouTube, and by the time you reopen it, this stream will be restarted. Yeah, let's do that. We'll restart it. I'll be RB.